Life can throw curveballs our way when we least expect it. Sometimes these events are so overwhelming that our mind and body go into a state of shock. Shock acts as our body's natural defense mechanism, a way to shield us from the full impact of what has happened. It's a temporary state, a pause button that allows us to process the unimaginable. In this initial phase of shock, we might feel numb or detached, as if the world around us has become surreal. Disbelief often accompanies shock. Our minds struggle to reconcile with the new reality. We might find ourselves asking, did this really happen, or how is this even possible? These are natural reactions, a testament to the immense power of our experiences. Shock isn't just a physical response, it's an emotional labyrinth we must navigate. Imagine walking through a dense fog, unsure of where you are or where you're headed. This is the disorientation that often accompanies emotional shock. Our thoughts might race, making it difficult to focus or concentrate. We might feel emotionally drained, as if our energy reserves have been completely depleted. Simple tasks that once seemed effortless might now feel insurmountable. It's crucial during this time to acknowledge these feelings without judgment. Shock can leave us feeling lost and uncertain, but it's important to remember that this is a temporary state. Like the fog that eventually lifts, the initial shock will gradually subside, allowing us to see our path more clearly. While shock manifests emotionally, our bodies also exhibit physical signs. It's as if our bodies are keeping score, reflecting the turmoil within. Our heart rate might increase, leading to palpitations or a pounding sensation in our chest. Breathing can become shallow and rapid, as if we're struggling to catch our breath. Dizziness, lightheadedness, and nausea are also common physical symptoms of shock. Our bodies are on high alert, primed to respond to the perceived threat. Other physical manifestations might include trembling or shaking, a cold sweat, and muscle tension. We might experience digestive upset, loss of appetite, or difficulty sleeping. These physical symptoms are a reminder that trauma affects us on a holistic level, impacting both our minds and bodies. Section 4, a primal response: fight, flight, or freeze. When faced with overwhelming situations, our bodies instinctively activate the fight, flight, or freeze response. This primal survival mechanism kicks in, preparing us to confront the danger, escape to safety, or become immobile in hopes that the threat will pass. In a state of shock, we might experience heightened awareness as our senses become acutely attuned to our surroundings. Our pupils might dilate, allowing us to take in more visual information. Sounds might seem louder, and our sense of smell might intensify. We might find ourselves easily startled as our nervous system remains on high alert. This heightened state of arousal is our body's way of protecting us, ensuring our survival in the face of perceived danger. Section 5, emotional roller coaster. From numbness to overwhelm. As the initial shock begins to subside, we might find ourselves on an emotional roller coaster. The numbness we initially felt might give way to intense feelings of sadness, anger, fear, or guilt. These emotions can surface unexpectedly, catching us off guard. One minute we might feel emotionally paralyzed, unable to shed a tear or express how we truly feel. The next moment we might experience sudden outbursts of anger, tears, or frustration. These fluctuations in our emotional state are a normal part of the healing process. As we begin to process the magnitude of what has transpired, it's essential to allow ourselves to feel these emotions fully without judgment or suppression. Trying to bottle up or deny our emotions will only prolong the healing journey. Remember that it's okay to not be okay. Section 6, embracing the waves, riding the tide of emotional pain. Healing from shock and emotional pain is not a linear process. There will be good days and bad days, moments of progress and setbacks along the way. It's like riding the tide, with waves of emotion washing over us at unexpected times. Some days we might feel a surge of strength and resilience, ready to face the world head on. Other days we might feel overwhelmed by sadness, grief, or anger, needing to retreat and tend to our emotional wounds. It's crucial during these times to be kind and compassionate towards ourselves. Acknowledge that healing takes time and that it's okay to not have all the answers. Embrace the waves of emotion, knowing that they are a natural part of the healing journey.